Mirror, mirror on the wall, am I short or am I tall? Am I large or am I thin? Oh, can you see my hairy chin? That is really terrible. I didn't realise how terrible that was. But anyway, today we're not going to do my terrible mirror chant, but a classic drama game which is called the Mirror Game. Hello, I'm Miranda and I teach young children English as a second language through drama. And the Mirror Game I use very often in my classes with children. I've adapted it a little bit, the classic game, because I want to introduce some instructions for the children to do to make it a more active listening game. But it's still based on the classic drama Mirror Game. It's very simple to do with your children. You can play it in class, you can play it outside, so it's ideal also for summer camps. You can even play it one-to-one, even online. And it goes like this. You have your children, you're going to split them into pairs, so groups of two. You're going to have child A and child B. You can either play it standing up, but I usually play this game sitting down because otherwise it gets a bit too movementy. I prefer having the children sitting down, concentrated. It's a quiet game. It's a focused game, quiet game, team building game, and it needs to, in my opinion, to be sitting down to be played. So you're going to have child A, and you're going to have child B sitting directly in front of them. Okay. Child A is going to be the leader. The leader will start making some very simple gestures with their hand or with their hands. I always start with one hand first of all. Very simple gestures with their hand, and their partner, student B, is simply going to mirror, hence the game, Mirror Game. They're going to mirror exactly what A is doing. So every time A moves up, B moves with it. A moves here, B tries to keep up with them, yes? Very deliberate, slow movements, okay? And to be mirrored, so it's really, really simple. Then you can start introducing two hands as well, and B still has to mirror exactly what A is doing. After a minute or so, swap over, so then B has the opportunity, has the chance to be the leader. Yes, so very simple movements, slow movements, encourage slow movements, because otherwise children tend to start going really fast and there's no way they can mirror. If you start doing this, there's no way the other child can mirror them. So it has to be slow, 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 slow. After also B has had an opportunity to lead, this is when you, the teacher, you can start giving English instructions. Okay, so let's say, for example, child A is going to be leader again, and you're going to give instructions to the whole of the class, to all of the A's in the class, what to do. So, for example, you could say, make big movements. Yes, they're going to make big movements, make gigantic movements, make small movements, small, make tiny, tiny, tiny. Yes, they can move their hands, they can move their shoulders, they can move their head, for example. Yes, elbows, knees, whatever part of the body you instruct them to use, they will use. You can introduce, for example, adjectives. You could say happy, and they do a happy face, happy, or sad, I'm sad, or angry, angry, always with their partner who is mirroring exactly what they are doing and simultaneously. Yes, so they're mirroring each other at the same time. Then you could even introduce shapes. For example, make a square. Yes, so the leader makes a square while their partner is mirroring them. Yes, a square, circle, a triangle. Yes, you could do letters. T, B, it has to go slow, otherwise the other person won't have a chance to copy them. Yes, could be anything. I suppose you could even introduce even weather, you know, rainy. A has to do rain, B has to copy, be the mirror. Sunny, windy, Yes, so ideas are endless. Weather, letters, shapes, adjectives. You could even do action verbs as well. You could do brush your hair. Brush your hair. Yes. The child in front has to copy, mirror. Brush your teeth. Wash your hands. Yes, that's a bit fast. Slowly. Go slowly. Wash your face. Yeah, so the ideas are endless, and you're also given the opportunity for the children to interpret how they want your instructions, so they can be as funny or as exaggerated as they want. So it's a really good, also expressive activity to do. Very good for listening comprehension, very good for observation, so you're working as teams. And it's a great energetic but focused activity, concentration activity. I really like it. It's a real all-rounder. It works really well with all students of all ages, do it even with adults, anyone. It's a classic drama game, but I've just adapted it a little bit for the English language classroom. So I hope you like it. Remind the children to go slowly as they start to go a bit like that. We don't want any of that. Go slowly. Really, really slow with the kids, but I hope that they really like this game too. So until next time, remember, be theatrical.